Hey guys, I'm here with a haul video. This is going to be a collective haul video featuring some items that I've picked up from Sephora, some from Ulta, some from Makeup Geek, and just a couple of places here and there. So I'm just going to put them in one video. I'm separating my drugstore haul video as well and some online purchase haul as well, because I've kind of been on an eBay binge and buying some products on eBay, some brushes and all that stuff, so I'll feature that on a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But for this haul, I will show you guys some things that I picked up from Sephora, and this haul is really late, and some of this products I purchased during when we had the VIB sale for 15% off at Sephora. So I'm just gonna jump right in and just pick up the products that I picked up from Sephora. So the first product I picked up is the Kat Von D Monarch eyeshadow palette, and I was not intending to buy this product, but as soon as I saw it in person and I swatched it in the store, it is absolutely stunning. Kat Von D came out with 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I believe the other one was Chrysalis, and this one is the one I picked up, and it's just very neutral, and I'm a very neutrals girl, so I have another eyeshadow palette from Kat Von D. I believe that was Beethoven, and that one has excellent pigmentation, and same goes for this palette here. I will post a review and swatch on my blog as well, and I've redesigned my blog, so feel free to drop by on my blog. And then the next product I bought is a Sephora blush palette. I love palettes in general because it's nice to have a variety when you're like, you know, doing your makeup, so you don't have to reach for so many things. This one, I believe this is a newer thing that they just came out with, and it has 3 blushes, and this one is kind of their bronzer. It's called Los Cabos, and then you have blushing pink and then coral punch blush. So I thought this is a really good value. This is only $15, and it's Sephora brand, and the pigmentation of this are quite decent. And this actually reminds me of the Divergent palette, blush palette that came out with a Divergent set, but this one didn't contain a highlighter, and the bronzer on the Divergent Chic palette was shimmery, while this one is matte. So I think this is a good value for 15 bucks. And then something I picked up from the VIB sale, I bought this ambient lighting blush because everyone's been raving about it. I only picked up one. I have some self-control because these are like $36. So I got the one in Mood Exposure. I'm not sure how I feel about this quite yet because I picked up the darkest shade that they had in the collection because I felt like the other ones were a little too kind of chalky. I feel like would appear chalky on my cheeks since I am darker, and I'm still not quite in love with this product. I'm not sure if I'm going to return it because I feel like when I put it on, it just makes my cheeks look kind of chalky because it's brighter. I feel like this would suit people who have maybe lighter skin tones, but for darker skin, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if I'm just not blending it right, but it doesn't look as well as I had hoped that everyone's been raving about this. So I picked one up just to try it. And then Sephora's color of the year is the Radiant Orchid, and I bought the blush palette from that collection, and I've been hunting down the lipstick that came with the set, and this one is the matte lipstick, I believe, in Radiant Orchid. So I'm definitely excited because I know when this came out, like, everyone went crazy for this and no one can find it. So usually if I can't find it on the Sephora, like the actual Sephora, so I usually reach out to the JCPenney that has Sephora because usually they have it in stock, and they had like 2 left when I came to pick this up. So I was definitely excited I got my hands on that. And then when I believe it was during the VIB sale that you got a bag. I know this is so late, but I got this really cute bag. It's very nautical. I love it. I love the design, so I'll definitely get some use out of this bag. And then a couple of things that I just picked up for kind of a backup. I love the Clinique Stay Matte Foundation, and I got my shade in Sand. I did buy beige because beige and sand mixed together is kind of like my perfect shade. The sand is a little too tan for my skin, but it'll be perfect shade for the summer, so I picked up another one because I'm almost out of the other sand shade I have. And then I picked up a Clinique Cheek Pop and Ginger Pop. Like, these blushes are so cute and everyone's been raving about it. I wanted to pick up the other shades, but I had some self-control. I just wanted something the most kind of flattering for my skin tone, so I picked up Ginger Pop, and it's so cute. It has the daisy design in front of them. I got a couple more things. I redeemed some of my points because I don't like collecting my points at Sephora compared to Ulta, because Ulta you have a dollar amount with your points. Here you just get testers and whatnot, so I don't really have anything else. I just wanted to try for the 100 perk, they had the Becca Ever Priming Poreless Priming Perfection thing, so I wanted to get that one tried out. And then this one is the Clinique High Impact Mascara that everyone's talked about, but I've never really gotten my hands on that. And then I got a Buxom lip gloss as well. And then another thing I picked up was the Bite Beauty double lipstick. I know everyone's been raving about these because they're supposed to be like real organic products. They literally, you can eat this lipstick because of the ingredients, but I'm really sad because the one I picked up has like a little bump on the end, but I don't want to exchange it because it's too much work, so I'm just gonna work with it. But no one's touched it or anything, so it's not contaminated or anything. And the one I picked up has Lychee and Musk on the shade, so it's really cute. I'm really excited to try that. And then the last thing I picked up from Sephora is this Kat Von D High Shine lipstick, and this one is called Vampira, and this shade is like so gorgeous. It's like a really deep burgundy. I'm definitely excited to try this. This would be a really popular shade during the fall time, but I'm definitely excited I got my hands on this because apparently this is like their most popular shade and everything's like usually sold out, and I snagged the last one at my Sephora. So that pretty much concludes my Sephora haul, and then I'm just gonna jump right into my Ulta haul. So the first thing I picked up from Ulta is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation. I have it in Bare Tan. I had a tester from it from Sephora and I really liked it, but the shade she matched me was Latte, which is a little too cool tone for me. But so I picked up Bare Tan, and I'm glad I picked it up because it's actually my proper shade, and I picked this up mainly at Ulta because you get like 5 times bonus points if you pick this up as well. So I'm still testing it out, so I have yet to form an opinion. I posted a picture on Instagram of how it has worn on my skin. I mean, it's not a matte foundation and I'm really oily, but it actually kind of works with my skin. So I will do a formal review once I've kind of formed an actual opinion on the product. But for now, that's just gonna be like an initial first impression kind of thing for this product. And then these products right here, I saw a couple of people do a rave review on this Ulta Color Pure eyeshadow pigments, and I only got 4. I got Sepia, Henna, Mesa, and I believe Riviera. And these are really cool and interesting pigments. I'm kind of like, I've been on a pigment kick and I've been looking for sites and whatnot that have really kind of affordable pigments. These were $4 each, and I believe it's newer to their line. I really like how this is packaged because it's not as messy. It has a little stopper on it. I will do a close-up with swatches as well. I did post a swatch of this as well on one of my Instagram pictures if you guys are curious on what the colors look like. And then these ones right here are their Ulta Gel liner thingies, and these are only $1 each. And I got the colors in Mink, Black Brown, Penny, Denim, and then just their plain black one. It had really good reviews on the website, and it reminded me of whatchamacallit, the Urban Decay eyeshadow pencils as well. That's why I picked this up. This is a collective video, so some of the items I picked up a little bit older during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I know I've been really slacking on my videos, but this was the first day purchase for me. This is my first, well, not my first Stila palette, but one of the, this is I believe in the No, and this is the matte eyeshadow palette. I haven't really used this product, but I'm really excited because this was only $20. My next purchase is going to be the In Delight palette in the next few weeks probably. We'll see. I just bought the Kat Von D palette, but I wanted, you know, I want to complete my collection. So that is a justification of a makeup hoarder. Anyways, and then I picked up this Kardashian Beauty Radiant Ombre Blush. It's really, the display for this It was brand new when I picked it up. It had so many colors, but I only wanted the peach colored one, and it's really pretty. The design of this is really pretty, and I like that it's not like super shimmery. It's just kind of like radiant. I guess that's a good name for this thing, Radiant Ombre Blush. I wouldn't say it's really a blush color on me because it's a little too light, so it acts more as a highlight. And then some things I picked up are like just backups or just replacements of my beloved Maybelline Instant H3 one, because this baby right here is all gone, but the shade in medium that I usually use is all sold out. So I've bought this twice, and I haven't bought medium because every single time I buy it, it's sold out. So I picked up neutralizer, which is just a yellow toned one. And then a couple of the baby lips in, I believe this is the pink collection. So I got Very Berry and Rose Brush. I have yet to open it, so it will complete my baby lips mug right here. And it doesn't really have any more room in here, but whatever, I'll make some room. But I just picked those up because I thought the colors were really pretty and it would be a nice addition to my collection. This one right here is a NYX eyeshadow, and I saw What Would Lizzie do a dupe video for this for Nars Albatross. So I figured I should pick it up, and it's just a really nice kind of yellow toned eyeshadow, which has a kind of a golden kind of tone to it. So I'm excited to try that out as a highlighter. I don't have Nars Albatross. It's nice to have, you know, a dupe or a counterpart for it. And then I'm pretty late in picking these up. These are the Maybelline Highlight by facestudio, and I got the one in coral because that's the only really color that I really liked. It's really pretty. I haven't opened it. It still has the seal on it, but I'll post a swatch for you guys. And then a couple of NYX concealers. I don't really need any more concealers, but a couple of my YouTube friends here, and I believe Erica from Ulta Beauty, she raves about these concealers. Is good, you know, under eye concealer and highlighter. So I wanted to give this a try. And then I picked up another concealer. I believe this is the Revlon Photo Ready, and everyone loves this concealer as well. So I've never really gotten a chance to try this. And then I promise there's only a couple more in this little bag. And then a couple more lippies. I believe this is the Revlon kind of iconic shades they came out with. Just kind of re-promoting some of the older shades that were popular around sometime in the 19s, whatever. I only picked up Jungle Peach and Snow Peach, which are the peachy colors. They're so pretty. I haven't really used them, but I'm excited that I got a hold of this because when this first premiered and it first, like, you know, popping on Instagram, I've been looking for them everywhere, and I finally found it at Ulta, which I was really excited about. And then from Jane Cosmetics, I picked up an eyeshadow. I just picked up a matte brown eyeshadow just cause I have a lot of the older Jane eyeshadows in their pots, and I wanted to compare the quality of this, and I wanted a dark brown to use as a kind of like an everyday natural liner instead of, like, you know, a plain black one. So I picked up this one. This one is in Birch. I picked up a Color Show nail polish. It has a really dark Bronze Beam is the name for this one. I felt like this was a really unique shade, and these nail polishes are fairly cheap, so I was definitely excited to get my hands on that one. And then I picked up a Kate Moss lipstick, and I believe this was buy one get one half off, so I picked this one up since I didn't have this shade, and this one is in number 12, which is like a burnt coral orange shade. Really pretty. And then from Maybelline and NYX, I picked up another butter lipstick just to complete my collection. I believe I have 8 now in my collection, and this one is in Candy Buttons, and it's like a nice everyday shade. It's like corally pink. And then from Maybelline, I picked up, this is not from Maybelline, this is from L'Oreal, and this is one of their Color Riche Bombs, and I got it in Nourishing Nude just for an everyday color. It doesn't really show up any color on my lips. It's just kind of like a clear balm on my lips, but I wanted to get this tried out, so those have been around. And then I wanted to do a Radiant Orchid kind of video, which will probably be in the works in the future, so I wanted to pick up kind of like an orchidy pink lip gloss, and this one is in Shocking Electric Shock. So it's really pretty. It's like Radiant Orchid pink color, so stay tuned for that video if it happens. So that is it for what I picked up at Ulta, and I'll show you guys what else I got from some things from online from Makeup Geek and some from Hourglass as well. So my camera died, so I apologize if I was talking too fast with my Ulta haul, but let's continue on with a couple of more things that I got. From Hourglass, Lorac was on Outlook, so I picked up the Perfectly Lit luminizing powder in Spotlight, and it's just a highlighting shade. I just wanted to give this a try. I believe this was only like $10 on the website, so it's just like a really nice kind of peachy highlighter. And then I got a Lorac cover up concealer, and this shade is in C5. I don't know if this is like really old when they sent out, but it smells like old lipstick. I don't know if like any of you who have a Lorac concealer, if it's supposed to smell like that, but I feel like it smells like an old lipstick, and it reminds me of my Studio Gear concealer that I don't like the smell of, so I'm definitely bummed out about that. And then a couple of Pixie things that I got from Marshalls. These were $2.99 each, which is like really cheap for Pixie. And I do have a Target haul coming up because I know a couple of you requested for me to do a haul video on the 75% off clearance things that I found at Target. I mean, I scored a lot, so I do have them tucked away, and I will feature that in a separate video. But I got two Pixie eyeshadows, and this one is in Fairy Light Solo, which is kind of like a bronzy shade. It's very pretty, and it's very pigmented. Like, this isn't powdery at all, it's just like pressed pigment, so I'm very happy I picked that up. And then the other shade I got is in, let me see, this one is in Gilded Olive, and these are only $2.99 each, so very inexpensive at Marshalls. And this is just a shimmery kind of greenish color, so again, with the pigmentation is like really excellent, and it's like very soft. And the last few things I picked up are Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I picked up 4 Makeup Geek eyeshadows and a Makeup Geek pigment. I picked up Utopia from Makeup Geek, and I used this on this look. Hopefully will be up already, and it's just a very shimmery kind of like greenish pigment, which is really pretty. And then as far as the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I actually picked up some Makeup Geek and MAC eyeshadows that I've just put in the Sephora Z palette. And the first one I got is in Cosmopolitan, which is just a really nice peachy shade. And then I picked up, I believe this is Bitten. Yeah, this is Bitten, which is a nice burgundy shade. And then I picked up Burlesque, which is a shimmery version of Bitten. And then the last one I picked up, and then the last ones I picked up were from MAC, and this one is Mythology, and I picked up Brown Script and Soft Brown, just so I have like a kind of a neutral eyeshadows from MAC and Makeup Geek, since I didn't have any from their collection, you know, so I just wanted to just have some just for keepsake. And then from Lady Moss Beauty, I picked up 2 eyelashes, mainly because they look like kind of dupes from House of Lashes lashes, and I believe the other one that looks like Noir Fairy is called Ariel. The only thing is I tried wearing Ariel, and it was just a little too overwhelming for my small eyes. Like, I mean, there's not really that big a space between my lid and my eyes, so like when I put the lashes on, it was just kind of like all lashes. So we'll see, might have to try to work with it. And then I got another one as well. And then lastly, from this random kind of Sephora and Ulta haul plus some online purchases, is the Anastasia Lavish palette. I was really bummed out when this sold out during the holidays, so I was definitely excited that Anastasia released the palette itself. Like, I didn't really need everything else from the original palette, but this was $24. It has really pretty colors, so I'm definitely excited that I got my hands on this little beauty right here to add to my collection. So that pretty much concludes this Sephora, Ulta, and just some random bits here and there haul. Stay tuned for other hauls. I do have some other hauls to feature with my drugstore haul and some of the Target things that I've purchased. Stay tuned for the tutorial for the look I'm wearing right now as well, and hopefully I'll be better for the month of May in posting videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!